Hello and welcome back to Let's Play UnderRail Expedition with me, BringItDon. Off camera, I crafted a new armor set. It's slightly better, and slightly worse in some regards. The new armor set has 1% more mechanical resist, 1% less heat resist, and instead of electricity resistance, it has cold resistance. And the armor penalty is only 51 instead of 57. And it has a tungsten shield so it can block more damage, up to 38 instead of the 27 of the previous shield. But other than that, it's pretty much identical. I was going to craft a new spear, but I need an energy core in order to craft an electrified spear. Also, the current quality of the materials that I have, I can't make as good of a spear as I currently have. So, wait until I find some higher quality materials, which is perfect, because we're going down to engineering to talk to Harold anyway about a potential quest. Alright, BringItDon, glad you're here. There's something I need to discuss with you. Do you have a moment? Of course, Harold. What's this all about? I wanted to talk to you about something that is luckily not as urgent at this moment, but important nonetheless. You see, after the earthquake we experienced a major power outage. The whole station went black. Usually when things like that happen, our backup generators switched on to provide power until we get our main power back. Alright, keep talking. I'm interested. Will do. The thing is, there is a delay before the backup generators kick in. It's usually just several seconds. That means we have an interruption in power, and for many reasons that is unacceptable. Just imagine you're in the medbay, being operated on, and suddenly there's no power anymore. That's just one example. I won't go into mentioning all the systems in SGS that require constant power supply. Now this time, during the earthquake, we've had such a large number of batteries die all at once it's insane. Yes, most of them are pretty old, optoelectric nuclear batteries. Don't mistake them for common nickel-palladium fusion batteries though. These are very rare. Interesting, but what do you need me for? Currently we have a few optoelectric batteries to spare, but if they keep dying, we're going to be in big trouble. So I want you to go to an old battery recycling plant not too far away from here. It's to the east, past the Crossroad Caves. It's been out of commission for years, but maybe you can find something there that we can use. Spare optoelectric cells, related equipment, or blueprints. You find any of that, make sure you bring it to me. There's no other place we know of that might have anything similar. Why can't you use different batteries? Well, the thing is simple. SGS was originally built by the Biocore's military, long before any one of us even came here, so obviously they had some advanced tech at their disposal. Optoelectric nuclear batteries were already in use, and even though theoretically you could use fusion batteries or any other type, we've had no luck with that. It's like the system refuses to work with anything else. I see. By the way, how do these optoelectric batteries work? I'm really interested. It's complicated. I'm sure you can understand it. Fusion batteries facilitates extreme small-scale nuclear fusion in order to produce a single high-energy discharge. I see you've read the label, but I'm sorry. Optoelectric batteries seem really advanced for you. Now, will you go to the recycling plant for us? Yeah, deal. I'm on the job. Excellent. Now, keep in mind that the earthquake sealed off certain parts of the caves, so you'll probably need explosives. Other than that, be careful when you enter the plant itself. It's been out of commission for quite a while, so who knows what you'll find in there. If you can bring me something good, I'll pay you 300 credits. Good luck, BringItDon. See you later. Before I leave, let's barter. What do you got? Got some tungsten steel plates for a potential spear. I'm gonna grab that. Now I have to go probably see Ezra for the power core. Quality 16. Hot dog. Alright. Let's grab that. And is there anything you want from me? Nothing that I'm willing to sell. Okay. Oh yeah, what's the weight compared to my previous armor set? 1350 and 13. So, half a pound or half a weight more. Alright, so I need a plasma core. Don't have enough for it. So it looks like we won't be getting a better spear yet. That's okay. Let's go talk to Big Brett down in agronomy. So I need explosives to do that quest. I'm assuming explosives are going to open up for me. TNT. Some leathers down in my private stash. I'll take care of that off camera though. Hey BringItDon, did you see that mail I sent you about Camp Hathor? Yeah. Good. Some people around here never check their darn mail. Irresponsible if you ask me. Now you've heard of Camp Hathor, right? No I haven't. Okay. Camp Hathor is a hunting camp situated not too far to the east, past the old battery recycling plant if you're going on foot, or south through the Meatway, then north up Isaac's River if taking the waterways. It used to be a mining camp, but after the coal mine was closed, some miners stayed there and began hunting and exporting animal meat. They supply us with a good chunk of the meat we consume here. The thing is, we've lost contact with them after the earthquake. I'd like you to go there and see what's going on, see if everything's okay. Yeah, sure, I'll check it out. Excellent. You know where to find me. I do know where to find you. You're right about that. Okay. I could get in here. Let's do it. Some weapon lockers too. Oh, this is exciting. Some frag mines. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Maybe I should go to each floor and see if there's anything new I can get into. Without getting caught, of course. I don't want to get in trouble. So let's go back to an engineering and cyber lab. So we're just going to burn through all the floors real quick and see if I can steal anything new. So there's a security camera. I don't want to mess with that or risk it. So it doesn't say I can't go in here, so let's oh shoot, I put all my batteries up. Gosh darn it. All over the place. But I do want to, so after I finish this, I'm going to go talk to Tanner, of course, and get the next quest, and then I want to I want to go pick a fight with those Siphoners again. Honestly, I don't think the light switch affects the security cameras or not. See, I don't know how far the light can see here, or the camera. Nuh-uh, I didn't do nothing wrong. Alright, let's go back down to, where was that? Engineering? Yeah, it was engineering. Wow, that was a big waste of time. Alright. Medical and psionics. Oh, yep, can't get in there, and I think that's the only door I haven't been in. Administration and library. And I haven't forgotten about... I think this place is too populated for me to get anything done. I think the Commons and Cantina is also too populated, but we'll check. Also, I don't think there's any doors I couldn't get into here, so... Same with here. Alright, back down to Commons and Cantina. Let's go talk to Tanner. Hey, Gorski's here. Gorski and Tanner seem to be in the middle of a conversation, so I'm heading there right now to see just what the hell is going on, and considering the severity of the situation, do not expect my return anytime soon. He nods in agreement to what Gorski said before turning to you. We'll need your assistance with this as well. Some sort of an attack has been carried out against Core City up north a few hours ago. The reports are sketchy, but apparently the Faceless are involved somehow. My contact tells me the Faceless use their tunneling machines to circumvent the city's outermost defenses and deploy their forces just outside the city, cutting off the tunnel to the north. They haven't attempted to invade the city itself, though. Not yet, anyway. It is clear why they attacked in this particular spot. If any help was to arrive from the Protectorate up north, it would have to pass through the north tunnel. But since the tunnel is now controlled by the Faceless, it'd be the easiest thing in the world for them to simply collapse it, delaying the Protectorate deployment indefinitely. They obviously wouldn't need that tunnel themselves. They make their own. All this is very strange. Faceless don't usually attack unless provoked. We know they don't like the Protectorate much and are known to skirmish with them on occasion, but as far as I can remember, they've never waged a war on any independent station. But that's not all, I'm afraid. In addition to the reports from Core City, we've also received a distress signal from Rail Crossing. They're having troubles of their own. We don't have any details regarding this, but apparently Faceless are involved there as well. Now, who are the Faceless exactly? Thing is, no one really knows. They live somewhere, or maybe everywhere, in the tunnels far below, lower than most humans could endure living. They wear masks, never showing their faces, hence the name. Many stories about them and their origins circulate the UnderRail, but it's impossible to tell which ones are true. Ask around if you're curious. Can you tell me anything about Core City? It's a city that lies on the border between the North UnderRail, controlled mostly by the Protectorate and the United Stations, and at the South UnderRail, which is where we are. Gorski smirks, the land of the free. The Core City spans both lower and upper UnderRail, but since the upper UnderRail since the upper railroad connections have all collapsed, the city's lower UnderRail North Tunnel is the only connection to the Protectorate territory. And what sort of place is Rail Crossing? It's an independent station built inside an old train depot to the northwest. Relatively peaceful place. We do a good amount of trading with them. And what do you want me to do? I want you to find out what's going on in Rail Crossing. Assist them if you can, and report back to me. Avoid engaging the Faceless if possible. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If you can find out what is causing them to attack these places, that would be helpful. I'm heading out to Core City myself to check out the situation there. You should meet me there as soon as possible. Look for me in the Hardcore City bar. Vera has a job for you as well. Be sure to speak with her before you set out. How do I get to Rail Crossing or the Core City? There are a couple of ways to get to Rail Crossing. The easiest would be to take the train since we cleared out the rocks. Alternatively, you could go through the side tunnels on foot, but some of them might still be collapsed, so make sure you bring some explosive charges to clear the way. As for Core City, both train and ferry are your options, with the ferry being probably a bit safer at the moment. Good luck. You're going to need it. Thanks, Gorski. Alright, so where do I get explosives at? 'Cause I don't have any myself. I'm gonna check the armory and shooting range. Well, yeah, let's go there, then we'll go to the administration and talk to Vera. Guess she has a job for me as well now. A lot of jobs. Put me under tools. Yeah, TNT charges. He has 3 of them. They're expensive though. What's a crossbow? Melee weapon. He'll always take ammunition. Let me go grab some more stuff. Let's see. 2 more firearms, 2 crossbows, 1 other armor, a couple more melee weapons. Alright, and then all the ammo that I have. I'll come up and trade for the TNT charges. Also, I should probably put shield bash on my thing here. Okay, so 2 melee weapons. What do I got? I'll grab that, and another melee weapon. Is it 2 more firearms as well? I think he wanted 2 more crossbows and leather armor. Sure. Alright. Let's head back up there. And if Vera wanted me to do a job for her, she could have emailed me, you know, like everybody else did. Yeah, see, he can't afford me. I'm expensive. Alright, give me these. Wow, still can't afford me. Alright, give me these. Split this. We'll take 15. I still a little in my favor. That's fine. Do you have a decent spear? 13 to 24, it's not bad. We'll take it. Alright, let's go talk to Vera. I know we spent a lot of time in SGS this episode, and that's fine. Moving the plot forward. Have you heard what's happening in Core City? Yes, I have. It's crazy, isn't it? I'm wondering just what the Faceless want. It's very typical of them to attack a station state. Okay, let's see. I'm about to head out to investigate the Faceless situation. Tanner mentioned you had a job for me as well. Yes, 2 of our men, Terry and Laura Baker, were on a merchant mission to the north when the Faceless invaded. We know they didn't get caught behind the blockade because they messaged in from Core City before the assault happened. They were supposed to head straight back to SGS, but then this earthquake happened and blocked the railway, preventing their return. They might have stopped by a rail crossing, in which case they might have been caught by whatever trouble is happening there. Gorski tells me you know how to handle the trouble. Investigate these 2 places, find the Bakers, and return them home safely. I hope it won't come to this, but if they didn't make it, make sure you return their valuables and trade goods then. Alright. I can do that. Did she have any new, Yeah, who are the Faceless exactly? We don't know. They live somewhere in the tunnels below. They're a human, I hope, but I'm not sure since I've never seen one without a mask. What can you tell me about Core City? It's a city to the north that spans both levels of UnderRail. It serves as a gateway to both the upper UnderRail and to the United Stations territories to the north. The city used to be controlled by the Biocore security forces, but they went rogue and split into smaller factions. This was followed by a couple of years of street wars between these factions. The fighting ceased eventually, in light of outside threats and serious infrastructural problems, and nowadays the 3 surviving factions rule the city together through their appointed mayors. Okay. Alright, let's stop by my private quarters real quick, then we'll head out. I'm gonna go straight back to Junkyard. There's a lot of stuff for us to do in Junkyard still, and I want to take care of it before we Hey, I didn't grab all the ammunition and stuff to that guy. That's fine. He could afford it anyway. Don't need that either. So what's weighing me down now? Is it these? Yeah, these were weight 12. Really don't need the mines either. Is it alt click? There we go. Alright, there we go. It's a little more reasonable. I still feel like I'm way too much. I mean, it's probably the TNT charges. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, yeah, let's head back to Junkyard, and then we're gonna head out of Junkyard and go try and fight those Siphoners with my new equipment, because we haven't tried fighting them with riot gear yet. I want to see how successful I can be. Then supposedly Salas will have more work for us as well. Let's actually talk to Salas while we're here. Yeah? You mentioned you got some work for me. I did. Do you know who the Scrappers are? Yes, I do. Of course you do. They run the other half of Junkyard. They control the entrance, well, the main entrance to the old Junkyard, and for that reason, they got far stronger presence here than we do, which means they get first dibs on most of the goodies uncovered there. I aim to change this. You see, now that we have the wormhole, we can get a drop on them, do the whole whatchamacallit pincer attack. But there's a problem. They still hold the choke point right between the old Junkyard and their base. If we choose to fight there, I expect it ain't going to go too well for us. There might be a better way to access Scrapper's HQ through the old Junkyard. If someone out there knows a way, it would be Blaine, the former Scrapper. That old rat used to do scavenging runs every day back in his prime. And where do I find this Blaine guy? Well, if I bloody knew that, I wouldn't need you now, or would I? He doesn't show his face much around here no more. He had a fallout with Eddie, the Scrapper boss, so he has no one to watch his back on the streets. If he's somewhere in Junkyard, it's probably some safe place where you don't have to worry about being attacked by either gang. Ask around the slums, someone might know something there. And yeah, his old pal Jonas might know where he's at. You might want to pay a visit to your fellow Southgater. You up for this job? Find Blaine and find out if there are any alternative routes into Scrapper's HQ from inside the old Junkyard. If we pull this off, boy, there's going to be plenty of stuff for all of us to plunder from the Scrappers. Alright, you can count on me. Great. Get that info out of him, one way or the other. You might need to rough him up a bit, but be careful. Blaine's one old cunning rat, he is. I'm having a hard time reading today. Again, I'm not a big fan of reading accents and stuff. Just I'll have an easy time doing it because I myself don't have or share that accent. Regardless, we're gonna go fight some Siphoners, see what we can do in that area. We also have that other quest to go save what's his face's girlfriend. I don't remember her name. Cliff's girlfriend from the Burrowers. And again, with our shield and everything, we might have a better chance at it than we did previously. I'm gonna quick save here, and in we go. Might even start combat as soon as we enter because the yeah. Wait for the other one to get closer before I yell. I was looking for a position to get into. But go ahead and shield bash him, why not? Doesn't look like the other one's aggroed, which is really good for me. Let's fight the one. Heart-shaped Siphoner marking. It's a piece of Siphoner skin containing a marking in the colors common to the creature, but in the shape of a heart. Only study it 4 times, 1 experience. Alright, let's go ahead and use a bandage here before we continue onward. Do an old quick save and forward. So yeah, we're doing much better against these guys than we were last time. In case that wasn't obvious. Come on. Well, this isn't going super well. Let's go ahead and heal up, I guess. Come on, hit him. There we go. Perfect. Another heart-shaped siphoner marking. Let's repair our spear. Go and use a bandage. Honestly, I think we are capable of taking on 2 of them at once now. We leveled up, what, 2 or 3 times since last time we tried fighting these guys. I got some Siphoner leather. Siphoner leather supposedly gives you some acid resistance, which would have been really good in the in Depot A. Alright, so we're definitely going to get attacked over here with the rubble and the mine shroom. Then again, maybe not. Obsidian shard. It's a shard of volcanic glass. 1 XP for studying it. I also do want to go back to the Silent Isle. Again, supposedly I missed something there, and I want to go check it out. Which means we have to deal with the doppelganger again. Alright, first thing I want to do here is I'm going to yell. I'm going to adrenaline shot. I'm going to go ahead and heal. Then I'm going to grenade myself. Suckers. And then shield bash. Miss. Pale. I'm going to sprint backwards. Yeah, I think only one can get to me right here, so yeah, that's perfect. Half the battle is positioning. The other half is trying to let him heal for 1 billion health. Alright. I'm gonna be exhausted next turn, right? Yeah, or fatigued. Alright, maybe I'm gonna die here. That's not good. Oh, 1 more grenade, and might be in pretty good shape. If I can shield bash him and get away. Can't get away, but yeah, I think I'm dead. Darn. Alright. Don't know where I saved last. Okay, not that far. Yeah, this has been a better spot to fight him in. This will work. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and then, hey, let's just chill here. I don't think he can get to me. Yeah, so this works out. He did that kind of early. Might be off cooldown before I can kill him. Alright, if I kill him this turn, then everything would have been great. Now he's gonna siphon and heal back up. I keep missing. What's that? Three attacks I've missed in a row now? There we go. Wow, he's siphoning for 31. That's ridiculous. I can't run past him. I can run back. Jeez Louise. That was obnoxious. Siphoning for 31 damage. Okay, I need a quick save, make sure I don't get brutally murdered here. Because I can always go back to Junkyard and get healed up. Alright, cool. Looks like we're done. I could try fishing here, I'm not going to worry about it right now. We'll update our map notes, because now that area is clear of Siphoners. Yeah, I guess it'd be easier just to delete the note. I had... I don't think that's the case here anymore. I want to go back and check that. I thought I had... I'm gonna delete that. I took care of the side bugs, and I know that they're there, so I'm not super worried about it. If I go back to Depot A, I think I have more stuff to do. I think there's a chest or something there that I didn't open up, a footlocker. So let's head back towards Depot A, so I can check the map. Actually, can I go to Depot A from here? This is all Depot A. Maybe I don't have anything marked. So I had like a footlocker or something I couldn't get to or open up. Get to the slums and have Fixer fix us up, and then we can go and talk to, said we could talk to old Jonas. They said you could also ask around the slums. Maybe we can ask Vince or something. Or the Scrapper Thug. Yeah, okay, so I can ask people in the... Okay. Let's get healed up. 3 Stygian coins. There's no difference between the 3 and the 8. The anesthetics still help you, I don't think. No, it doesn't seem like anything changes. You don't get like a debuff or anything. Alright, I'm looking for a man called Blaine. You got an idea where he might be? Dead, probably. Haven't seen him around ever since Eddie sicked his goons on him. Maybe he got thrown into a scrap compactor. Maybe he got impaled on a stalagmite. Both options are equally gory. Ha. Okay. Why did Eddie want Blaine dead? Don't know exactly. There was some dispute about an item Blaine found on a scavenging run. It must have been something important. The details rarely leave the gang circles. What I've told you is based only on speculation. Alright. Let me talk to like Hopper Jim or something. Or not. Geezer Ford? Did Hopper Jim beat some kind of record of yours by catching that red eel? It ain't about the weight, if that's what you're thinking. It's about the principle. I've caught bigger fish. 60, 70 kilos. No problem. Hell, I was doing ferry tours before Jim was even filling his diapers. I caught the largest slackjaw Core City's ever seen. I caught more walking fishes than he caught fleas biting into his skin. But he caught a 50-kilo red eel in this pool right here. That means I gotta catch something bigger, better and bigger, and rub it in his nose. If not a red eel, then something else. That's what it's all about, son. That's what it's all about. Right, so I can't ask him about Blaine. There's another merchant over here I can ask, though. Maybe Colmeyer? Because I did him a favor. Nope, okay. Catherine? This is plasma cores for more than I can probably afford. So I can craft a better spear. Oh well. I'm looking for a guy named Blaine. Seen him around? Maybe. Maybe. What's it worth to you? Let's say I'll owe you a favor if you point me in the right direction. No deal, Slick. You're gonna have to do better than that. Alright, about Blaine. I've got some Sharons here I'm looking to spend. What's your price? Give me 100 of those and I'll tell you where to find them. Alright, I cannot afford that. But hey, we know that Catherine can tell us, but we can also go talk to old Jonas. Back at SGS. Alright, so we do have a lead. There's only two. He said the slums. This is the slums. We've talked about the merchants here. I think what I'm going to do is next episode, instead of looking for Blaine right away, we're going to head back to the caves and deal with the burrower nest. So again, I do have the shield and the spear guard, so all those swarms that swarm me, I should be in a better better shape to deal with them. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're gonna do next episode. We're gonna head towards the caves here, try and save Cliff's girlfriend, even though Cliff himself is now dead, and so, oh, I don't need to explore this further. This is Elwood's place. That's been taken care of. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll go save Cliff's girlfriend. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys there.